Welcome, Cancer. Thank you for joining me. It's me, Barbara James, and happy birthday to all the Cancerians. I'm one of them. I had a lovely birthday yesterday. I hope you do something nice in lockdown. Oh, look, we've got the Ten of Cups as the first energy here coming out. So that's saying absolutely emotional fulfillment, happiness in the home, or happiness in any relationships that you have around you. So you're feeling there's love around you with the Ten of Cups. Isn't that beautiful? And I think a lot of Cancerians enjoy that feeling of particularly being happy in your home life. And you've got that river flowing down there, so free emotions flowing, and then the happy home in the corner, over that little hilltop. So very sweet and happy energy around you, some kind of celebration. It's just celebrating life, really. So let's have a look. Right, okay. I have already shuffled the cards, so we'll just start from here. Okay, now you've got the Two of Cups, so that's beautiful. So there's someone who's very close to you and around you, Cancer, that you feel connected to. You're on the same level, you are on the same wavelength. I've just noticed on this deck they've got that beautiful Leo face there, so it might be a Leo person, a fire energy around you. It's quite unusual. There's probably some mystical meaning, but it's got wings, that Leo. Okay, so yeah, these two people are just, there's love here, so we can already see the happy home and love. So it's a very, very positive, abundant energy there, and you often probably finish each other's sentences. And Cancerians, this is water energy as well. You've got these cups of emotion here. You're free flowing with your emotions too. So I'm feeling that very much. Okay, what's at the base of the reading? Okay, so a completely different energy now. There's something that's troubling you a little bit here. It's where we're at, maybe in the night time, in the small hours, you might be, worries kind of overwhelming you a little bit. I'm trying to make it focus for you. There you go. Yeah, there's sort of maybe being awake at night, and there's maybe some information that's come into you that is overwhelming you. I mean, these swords are not absolutely physically hurting the person, but mentally they're troubling you. So there's something that you're unsure about the way ahead. You're not sure how to deal with it. So is it to do with your home and your personal relationships, Cancer? I mean, sometimes these are outworn beliefs, or it could be that you're worrying about another person. But let's look and see what's in the recent past energy. Okay, what's going on in the recent past? Oh, more of that being tied up and being limited. So with the Eight of Swords here, this is old. I often think with this card that there's maybe in the past someone has kind of fed you information that controlled you or limited you, and you're still carrying this with you. As children, we're kind of vulnerable to whatever the adults around us teach us is right in life. But it's saying sometimes we carry this over into adulthood long after it's necessary for us to even have that belief. So you can let it go. These are just self-imposed limitations and restrictions here. So it's saying to you to let go of one kind of lower vibrating thought at a time, and just all you need to do is don't feed it. Think of a more upbeat thought, and it's just what feels easier, and then go towards that. And then energy grows where energy goes. You can expand on the positive. It's like that old song, accentuate the positive. I can't remember exactly how it goes, and I won't torture your ears with it, but it's focusing on what your goals are, what's important to you, and allowing yourself to grow in that direction, rather than feeling small and helpless, because you're not. We're all little powerhouses of our own. You've got control of your life, and you're able to not be like this. Okay, so maybe if you feel safe being like that, just hold on to it for another hour or a minute, but then start to let go of it and break free from your fear factors. So allow yourself to break free and start to see yourself as in control, because you are. Okay, what's above you, Cancer? Oh, this is nice. Page of Cups. This is an upbeat energy. And by the way, that previous energy is in the past, so it doesn't trouble me. Okay, that's sort of, it's what's fading away from significance. This is good. I like the positioning of that card we just had. And now the Page of Cups. This is beautiful. This is like a surprising energy. It's romantic. It's light-hearted, and gentle and intuitive. Very much water energy. I mean, it's Cancer. It can be Pisces as well, this one for me. But it's someone who's a poet and gentle and romantic, and so you might have some nice news coming in for you, Cancer, that that is on that wavelength, maybe from this your love in your life, or someone that you feel connected to deeply. There might be some good news that's coming in for you, some nice messages perhaps. That's around you. So let's see the energy as you move forward. Okay, Three of Swords. Okay, so there is that being awake at night, worrying energy, and there's this sense of being limited. So maybe your limited energy is coming from this Three of Swords. This is where obviously your heart is in conflict, or there's a difficulty, or there's some painful reality. I mean, obviously this doesn't look very comfortable, does it? Sometimes it can talk about a love triangle, or just where someone's maybe there's been hurtful words. Even it could be as simple as that. Maybe someone said something that's painful to you, or the way they act is painful, or the way they speak is painful to you. So that's in the coming few weeks. So look out for that energy. It could be up to maybe in 3 months' time or something. But this is what we're moving in at the moment, and moving. It's in the near future for you, Cancer. So just be wary. And I always think with this as well, we need to protect ourselves a little bit. I think Cancerians are often, we look hard on the outside, but we're actually so soft and emotional on the inside. So be mindful to protect your energy and your space, and don't allow other people to invade your aura. Okay, so let's see how you're looking in this difficult situation. Okay, you're in charge. You've got the King of Cups. A lot of water energy in this reading. Wow, it's non-stop apart from swords. So it's like hearts, swords, emotions, thoughts. So the King of Cups is saying you're very mature in your outlook, even though this is a difficult situation. But you're sitting very much on your throne and looking. I like the way he's looking directly at us, but it's in a kind of open body language. But his eyes are almost saying, "I'm a bit hurt, and I'm a bit delicate, so be careful with me." But he's in charge anyway, the King of Cups. He's sitting there, he's got his cup of emotion, there's a sea of water around him. Here you can see that's a sea. So it's saying you've got strong feelings and strong emotions, but you're in charge and in control of yourself. You might be you're feeling actually you're successful with your relationships, but you're also feeling responsible for other people. You're socially responsible, so you're feeling you're worrying about the needs and concerns of your loved ones, family, maybe your close friends. But it's a very nice energy, and you'll be a safe harbour for other people to come to, Cancer. So you're the king, you're the top of your sign here. It's a very nice Cancerian. So I'm wondering why you've got this. Why would you be feeling? But it's good because this is in the past. This is moving from significance, and this is only in the base of the spread. This one is, we'll do clarifiers on that one, don't worry, and we'll find out how we can help out. Okay, so then in your environment, you're actually moving away from the conflicts of the swords. I like to see this as well. So where we've seen that you're going to be, or you are currently going through this energy of the Three of Swords, the heart, difficulties of the heart, you're then moving away from that. You may have someone who's helping you, or you might be helping someone else even. It can always be vice versa with these readings. It's a general reading, but the Oarsman is taking you away from where things felt difficult, as in the Three of Swords. It felt choppy and uncomfortable, and now he's taking you away to where your heart can feel it can swell with happiness and take the swords out. It's just a healing energy with this Six of Swords, and healing and harmony as well. So moving away from that conflict, which is great to see. Okay. Then on your mind, okay, you've got this Seven of Swords. So I do see this card as a healthy selfishness. There might be something that's under the radar a little bit for you, Cancer, that maybe in normal circumstances where everything's rosy, you wouldn't need to be looking at alternatives. But you're trying to avoid conflict here. So you're holding on to, you've got these... how many swords? 5 swords he's carrying, and then leaving 2 behind. So he's taking the information he needs, and then, not worrying about taking the other 2. I always think that with this, he's got a kind of, there's a sense with this card, I feel that you may have had, it's not been that easy in some ways. You've had to learn the ropes yourself, almost learn how people work, and through trial and error, you've kind of worked out your own survival strategy. because there was no one else looking out for you. So you kind of had to think quickly and act on your feet and maybe go on your instincts. So this is, I mean, there's yellow around here. It's very, it's hopeful, and he's very energetic, and he looks very very switched on. So I think very alert and looking for opportunities in your circumstances on how to be the best version of you. And I mean, it's not a permanent solution by no means, but it's maybe something that gets you to where you need to be at this difficult time. Okay, so what's the overriding energy for you here? This part of the reading, the Ten of Swords. Wow, it just keeps coming back, doesn't it? It's yeah. I mean, you've got the Nine of Swords, waking up at night worrying, in the previous energy fading away, the Eight of Swords, and then in the near future coming through with this Three of Swords, with this about the same situation, about a relationship, I think, a very important, significant relationship that's painful for you. You're very mature about the outlook, and sorry, there's something on my leg. Very mature about dealing with your emotions and moving away from the conflict, but in a way that might be under the radar. It's a strategy because it's finished, it's done. There's a Ten of Swords, it's the end of the line. You know that there's no more to give to that. You haven't got any new ideas and solutions because they're just making you feel like this, you're done. Okay, it's very clear to see. Wow. I mean, this year, in Chinese astrology, we have different elemental, there's different elements, as in, water years or whatever. I mean, this year is a fire rat, I believe. But if you were born in the Chinese year of the rat, so that would be, say, 96, 1984, 1972, and so on backwards, 60, 48. If you were born in those years, this is your own personal year. So it doesn't matter when your birthday is, as in the month, it's the year that you're born. And so if this is your year, it's your year where luck is in your favour. And although this isn't saying, you might be thinking, well, this isn't particularly in my favour, but maybe this situation, it's a cycle that's completed, and if you stayed in it, it wouldn't be lucky. So you're actually this year restructuring your life in order to have the next 12 years cycle is going to be more, helping you to be equipped to deal with the other challenging years. I mean, generally they're saying that this year it might feel like luck is on your side, you're able to start new projects or finish projects, whatever it is that makes a clean slate for the following years for you to build on and have a more successful, abundant life. But generally, if you're the year of the rat, I mean, not everyone will be. Obviously, there's a 1 in 12 chance that you will be. There's 12 elemental animals that go around. I think it's 12. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 12. And so it does affect your 12-year cycle. Yes, it is 12. Yeah, it will affect your 12-year cycle. So be bold. If you're the Chinese year of the rat, things will be in your favour. Even if there's disruption, it will help you to build a more prosperous coming few years after that. Right, so let's do some clarifications. Let's go from this beautiful deck that someone beautiful gave me. Yes. She knows who she is. Yes, thank you so much. All right, so that we're going to look for clarification or clarifying energy for Cancer, and see, after this Ten of Swords and after this kind of difficult, painful ending, really. There's 3 swords in that heart. It's not saying, oh, we're skipping around in a meadow, are we? But you're very grown up about it, Cancer, and often Cancerians can be quite childlike, and maybe other people see us as quite light-hearted, but you're very focused and you're very resigned to the fact. I think here it feels like that you understand what's going on, and you're working out your strategy to be the best version of you. Often Cancerians are a bit like the sign before, Gemini, are quite childlike. You can be quite childlike, but then depending on the phase of the moon, then you can be extremely serious and come across as completely different. So I guess moody. We can come across as being a bit moody and changeable as well. Okay, source energy. Please show me a helpful clarifying card for Cancer through this time of change that you're going through, transitioning, and it will affect the next. Obviously it's a big major change in your life. I mean, this is the Ten of Cups and the Two of Cups is very much, you know, the happy home. So, I mean, there could be a marriage involved here, or at least a very significant relationship. I mean, if you're someone who, if you're happy ever after is in your work position, it could be even your, you know, a work partner. It could be a very significant work person that you work with. It could be changing and ending. It's interesting you've got that Page of Cups there, though. That's a kind of surprising, beautiful, warm energy. So there might be a younger person around you, or you've got this youthful, lovely energy in yourself. I mean, it is Cancer energy with that Page of Cups. Sorry, I'm just fiddling about. Lovely new deck of cards here. Right, let's see, what have we got? King of Fire. So another king here. That's very nice. So I love the images on this beautiful deck. It's really beautiful from the angel Radley Valentine. So I'll make it focus for you. Can you see? So you've got this rider on the top of this dragon, very fiery, flamboyant energy, and the keywords for this card, if you can see, it's motivational, idealistic, ambitious, charismatic, and its message is focus, 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 communicate with vision, and be a leader, advice from somewhere or someone creative. So you might have, you know, friends that can help you through this difficult time. That's better. Yeah, it looks like you might have this person around you that can be very helpful and suggest, you know, the best way to move forward. But I'm seeing you as being very emotionally stable anyway. You know, you're quite focused and wanting to be in smoother waters, absolutely. Wanting to be able to, you know, take the swords out of your, you know, that three there. So very, very nice. Okay, shall we look at the Romance Angels? I dread to think what's going to come out. Okay, let's see. Okay, Romance Angels, please show us the source energy. What's going on with the love interest or your situation here, please, for Cancer. Obviously, with the world being upside down as well, with COVID-19, there's so many things are moving much more quickly than they did. I mean, I think some people, if they're together more, they look at each other in a different way, and also the other way around, if people are not with each other and they can't see each other, it makes everything a lot more intense, so people want to react to that, don't they? Okay, what have we got? Make the effort. Okay, so it says, great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. Well, maybe it's the end of a cycle in that situation. Maybe you're not absolutely moving away from it. Maybe you are finding a way around it, because there's a lot of mature energy here where you've got a lot of skill, ability, and resources on your side or in your favour to make it whatever you want to make it. So yeah, make the effort. That's another one for us. Flirt. Okay, well, that's deep and meaningful, isn't it? It says extend your light-hearted energy to others. So yeah, you Cancerians, we see there's this Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups. So there is obviously love in your environment, absolutely. But maybe it's a cycle that's completed within the relationship, even though, you know, maybe it's not completely finishing. Yeah, it could be saying that. Okay, I'll pop those there. Let's look at an energy oracle before we finish off with the wishing bowl to open up one of your chakras. So let's see, can we have an energy oracle card, please, for Cancer, just to finish off this part of the reading. So you're ruled by the moon, your element is water, and your cardinal sign. So you are very flexible, you know, and you might help other people to realise when change is necessary. You're kind of a bit like a chameleon almost sometimes, or we can be. And I do think, Cancerians, we can take on a whole different mood or atmosphere, you know, from 1 hour to the next almost. Okay, let's go for this one. What have we got? Angel of Strength. Hey, isn't that funny? Because we saw this at the beginning. I noticed this lion here, and now we've got another one here. So it does feel that there's strong Leo energy around you, Cancer. Right, let's have a look at this Angel of Strength message card. I'm just looking in my book. So let's see. It Okay, it says this amazing angel. I mean, she is a bit amazing. I love that power. It's talking about personal power and inner strength, okay? And it says this amazing angel brings the news that this is a time of increasing power for you. It's not the time to be passive or submissive, but to speak your truth and take action on your own behalf. You are capable of taking greater control and directing your own destiny, for the power that comes from within reaches out to the universe and beyond. Inner strength and unlimited resourcefulness flow through you at this time, helping you to create real results. Call upon this wonderful angel and on your own inner resourcefulness to bring you the focus and resolve to do what's necessary in order to make your dreams a reality. And the affirmation is, deep within me is an abiding strength that knows no bounds. I have all the power I need to achieve all that I want. Ooh, Cancer, you're strong. Okay, very nice. Like a lion, I'm thinking here. I like that very much. So let's wrap up the reading now for you. So yeah, I mean, you're strong. You can go through this, Cancer. You can, whether it's staying within this relationship or if it's moving away from it. The way it's been going is finished. You can't really carry on with that. It doesn't work, okay? It's a dead end. So it's finding a new way around it. So whether that is moving away from it completely, or if it's, I might just take one more, just to do one more, clarify for that 10. Is it moving away, or have we got, is it something new? Okay, source energy, please show me just before we end and do the opening up of the wishing bowl of your chakras. But you've got the strength to take it whichever way you like, Cancer, okay? You've got that angel of strength. I mean, that's gorgeous. And then 2 king energies, which are very powerful. You've got that within you. I mean, you're a powerhouse. So the strong fire and strong water energy, which when you put them together, they heat up. It makes a powerful recipe. Okay, right, I've got one. Let's see what it's saying. Oh, we got the star card. Wow. Right, okay, so the star card is beautiful. I mean, you are following your dreams, okay? So wherever that's taking you, you're very balanced. There's healing energy here. There's 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the water, pouring from those receptacles, into the ground and onto the water. So there's a flow and balance, and there is a strong feeling of flowing emotions as well throughout the reading. So you're allowing your emotions to flow, and it just feels purifying. And that star there is shining. You've been through difficult times, definitely. I mean, when the star comes out, you've been through a lot of challenges, but you've managed to stay focused and keep your eye on the goal, okay? And then this is you actually reaching that goal and finding that you're getting there, you're there almost, okay? So I'm really happy for you. That's beautiful. You're in control. Whichever way you're going, it's the right way, okay, Cancer? Right, so let's finish off with opening. Which chakra shall we go for today? So the strength card, I think that's got to be, let's go for yellow. I'm thinking of yellow and solar plexus chakra. So that's the upper abdomen, so the stomach area. If you think of the colour yellow there, it's like a powerhouse, a power ball. And this gives us our confidence, our self-worth, self-esteem and drive and personal power, very much like the Leo strength energy. So it's opening up that for you and tuning into the universal energy. So if you take a minute, find a little safe spot for you to sit quietly where you won't be disturbed. Open up your shoulders, straighten up your spine. Close your eyes if you feel safe to do that. And take a deep breath up through your nose. And let go of anything you don't need. One more time, inhale. And release. Okay, Cancer, this is for you, opening up and connecting to source energy with your solar plexus chakra. That was lovely. That was quite a delicate ring. So maybe you're feeling a bit more delicate and than at the moment. But I feel like you're going to wake up to this strength. But give yourself the time you need. Obviously, if this is more of a, you maybe feel more fragile than this just yet. Maybe it's still dawning on you. You're waking up to this strength that you've got, and you're waking up to, you know, you're being able to reach your dreams and move away from choppy waters. But you've got such maturity around you. You really have. There's that strength. So absolutely gorgeous reading, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching. Please click on like and subscribe and share with anyone you think would be helped by this video, and comment too. I love sharing or hearing any of your stories that's going on with you. I am available for personal readings. I've been doing a few of those yesterday, so if you want to let me know if you're interested, I can do that too. But sending you so much love and light. Keep your vibrations raised and you'll benefit, and everyone around you will too. Thank you very much. See you very soon. Bye for now.